all for coming for this joyous occasion. We really thank you and really appreciate that you all can make it. I know that Spencer and Micaela are really happy that you all could come, so thank you very much for that. I especially want to thank, over in the corner, Maria and Sal. And the reason why I want to thank you all is when we left to go to California, I know for a fact Karen had a hard time. And we had to make sure our daughter was taken care of. And I remember telling Sal, please take care of my daughter. And for that, I always thank you for that. So I appreciate that. Thank you. My toast is going to be very simple and very easy. To Spencer and Micaela, the best of health, love, and happiness. Hear, hear. Mr. Micaela. Did I not say that?
Mom? Anyways, I guess I will take a moment to say thank you. I'll follow Tracy's lead. You know, there's been many, many people in our lives from the time Spencer and Amanda were born. As I said last night at the rehearsal dinner, family is everything to me, and I have tried to make my home a very warm and inviting place. And I love looking around this room and seeing so many people, you know, Bob, I can't believe I called you Bob. Rob and Sandy, I'm so used to call him Crash, but anyways. Of course, family, David, Mary Jo, my girlfriends from the office, Dee and Robbie, they're very, very dear friends of mine. Well, all of you that are here today have made this day extra special, not just for Spencer and Micaela, but for all of us as well, and we appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules, especially on Easter weekend, to come out and see us. We surely appreciate it. So let's lift our glasses really quick. And what I'd like to say is something that I've been listening to for the past few months. One, I want to, before I do this, put your glasses down. Sorry. Sorry.
You said it's going to be short.
Something, you know, I'm short, but nothing else in my life is short. But one of the things I almost forgot about is people that are very dear to me that are not here anymore. And I want to say that they're here. They're looking over both of you. Spencer, I don't think your grandpa and grandma would be, I mean, they wouldn't have any regrets, doubts, or anything about little Miss Kate there. So she's family now, and she'll always be family no matter what. Okay? That's part of the Bendis clan, so you're family. And I love you, Kayla. So let's lift our glasses, and this is something that I have been hearing. I wish for you, Micaela and Spencer, a happily ever after.
Good job, Marty. Good job.
Erica. And I know you all know Micaela and Spencer, some better than some others, but I want to tell you a little bit about Micaela. Since Micaela was very, very little, Micaela gets what she wants. When she wants to get out of her crib, she got out of her crib. When she wanted to do the monkey bars, regardless of how tall she was, she had someone put her up there, go back and forth, and she got back down. Well, when it came to high school, Spencer came along. Kayla didn't want Spencer at the time. And then Kayla decided she wanted Spencer. And then she decided she didn't want him anymore. But in the end, Micaela realized what she really wanted was her best friend. Someone that makes her laugh, takes good care of her, and honestly knows what she wants and when she wants it. So I think Kayla found exactly what she needed to make her happy. So, to Kayla and Spencer, a brother I always wanted, so now I have one, and my beautiful sister, who I love more than anything. Here, here.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, a few words from the best man. Alright, so I guess it's my turn now. I've known Spencer for a really, really long time, and Maria. And for those of you that don't know that, I actually brought a little picture here to just kind of let you guys pass around. Give you guys an idea of how we were little brats, and before Spencer and Micaela actually got together, when you guys have been dating since you were 16, 15? I mean, okay, well I remember you just got your driver's license. Okay. exactly.
Take a deep breath.
All right.
It's just family.
It's a lot of people. By the way, yeah, I'm the best man. Okay.
You're here.
All right. When I first met Micaela, I'm sure Maria and the rest of Spencer's family, you know, especially in high school, nobody would have originally thought that like it would really come to this, you know. And you guys, no, it's a good thing. You guys, well, I mean, look at this event. We're all here today to celebrate. Really, you guys showing a commitment. I mean, you guys have been dating for 5 years, and you guys lived together for 3. So, I mean, Micaela's already used to cleaning up after you and doing the dishes and taking out the trash and freeing up some of your time, you know. And I noticed you said, like, you know, Micaela, like, you know, she's gotten everything. Well, she really does give a lot to Spencer. A lot. So, just wanted to point that out. That's awesome. All right. Thank you, Micaela, for that. Let's see. I thought you were going to steal my best friend from me, but really you just gave him more free time. Okay, let's see.
Just do it.
All right, here's a small example of when I guess me and Micaela first started building our I'm Spencer's best friend, and you're going to be with Spencer a long-time relationship. Just a small example, we would go out sometimes, we liked Buffalo's Reef, and exactly. And we'd pile up, we'd take my car, and I would escort them, like they would sit in the back seat. And on the way home, she would wear high heels, like she wanted to be extra pretty for Spencer all the time, and she would poke me in the back of the head while I was driving, I guess, to keep me from getting too bored. See if there's anything here I missed. Ever since I've known Spencer, since day one, he's been extremely optimistic. He's been extremely creative. And he won't admit this, but he gets a lot of his own good ideas on his own. And I mean, so many people, you've let the right people in your life, and you've let the right people influence you, and you've made good choices from those influences. And I mean, it shows in your work. You're committed to your work, you're committed to your wife, you're committed to school. I mean, you've been a consistent, good person. And you've dealt with, I mean, my criticism through high school, you've dealt with your parents going through what they went through, and the whole time you never, you didn't pout, you didn't moan, and if you did, you were strong about it, and you made good decisions. And I'm sure you'll bring that in your relationship and into your family, and you'll be someone strong. And hopefully someday, not too soon, you make a good father. So, and I think I'm done now. And now a toast.
You know, there isn't actually a wedding I've ever been to where I don't hand the microphone off to the best man and half the room goes, oh no. But if you'll pass that over to the groom, he has a few words.
Thank you, Devin. Didn't reveal too many secrets about us. No, let's not go there.
She does everything. I have a video at home.
Luckily, we do not have a projector here. Anyways, first, like a few others have, I want to thank everybody for being here. Not only for being here, but for being a part of mine and Kayla's entire relationship in the 5 years and 8 months and 1 day. And now married for 1 day. So, I want to thank you. We couldn't have made our relationship to what it is today without any of you guys in here. So thank you very much. To the most important 4 people in my life, excluding this one, I want to speak to real quick. First, of course, Karen and Tracy. First, I want to thank you for this wonderful, like my mother said, a fairy tale wedding that we're having right here today. If it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't have been able to be happening. So thank you for that. And secondly, I want to be able to thank you for giving your daughter's hand in marriage to me. That was probably the most scariest thing I had to ask for. The real story behind it was I was supposed to ask while golfing with Tracy, which he kicked my butt in. But I was supposed to ask during the golfing, but I couldn't work up the nerves to do it the entire time. So as he was walking out of the door of my house to go back home, I decided to ask and sit down with them. But it went over good, and luckily, like as you guys all see, he said yes. The last 5 years, hanging out with them has been wonderful, with the majority of the days at Kayla's house before she lived with me being The Young and the Restless soap operas. They were wonderful. That's right. Very wonderful. But I wanted to thank you guys once again. Today would not be possible without you guys. Thank you. And of course to my mom and dad over here at this table. You guys, as you know, you guys, as you know, are the most important things to me. I want to let you know, you guys created me to be the man that Kayla fell in love with. From the note cards at the house that had lifelong quotes scattered throughout, to the lessons you guys had me learn about treating the lady. Of course, here now and then I forget to open a door or do a few things, but I think she's understanding. I did want to thank you for that, guys. You have always been there for me, and I know you guys always will for me and Caleb both. Lastly, my buddy Devin here, who for the first time in 13 years almost made me cry talking to me. He has been there for me all the time, 24/7 whenever I needed him. He's the guy that I can go to for anything. I know he thinks I'm going to spiral down into a black hole of love and disappear. But if I do, I want you to be sure, and Kayla knows already, that you will be a part of my life for the rest of my life. And I hope you'll be close enough always to be around for it. So, and I thank you. And for a toast, first to the guests, thank you for being here. It couldn't have happened without you. To Tracy and Karen, for giving your daughter to me. And to my parents, for teaching me the ways of life and getting her to fall in love with me. And to everybody up here that I, of course, am closest with. Thank you very much.
Here, here.